What's up, guys? It's Phatern, and we've got some gameplay here on Overflow with a silenced Scar. It's actually a silenced dual mag and silencer, dual mag, and quick draw attachment Scar. And it's one of the only guns that I will actually run primary gunfighter on because it is so awesome. So awesome. I love it. So I love it so much that I will put 3 attachments on it. And if you're wondering on what guns you should put 3 attachments on, you should put 3 attachments on the guns that are the best. And I'm going to explain to you why. You don't want to put 3 attachments on, say, I don't know, a shotgun. Maybe unless it's the KSG, you want to put the steady aim and the long barrel, and maybe a red dot because you want to aim down sight with it. Other than that, you do not want to really put 3 attachments on a gun unless it's good. Because the thinking behind that is you want to put attachments on a gun that is going to get you kills, and you're going to do a lot of damage with it. You always want to increase your strength. So, say in life, in school, you're really good at math. To get good grades, you're going to want to study up more in other places, but to do good in life, you're really going to want to focus on harnessing that math ability because you're good in math, you want to do well, whatever. For Call of Duty, that means if you're good with the Scar, or you think the Scar is a great weapon, you want to make this gun as much of a beast as possible, because otherwise you're going to take a decent gun, like, I don't know, let's say the M27. I don't really care for that assault rifle. It's okay. It's good for, actually, I don't really know what it's good for. It's like the most average gun in the game. I don't think it has good fire rate. It doesn't have good damage. The recoil is okay. It's meh. But if you took a gun like that and added 3 attachments to it, you'd take an okay gun and make it a little better. With the Scar, if you add 3 attachments to it, you're taking a beast gun and making it ridiculously beastly. So you always, always, always want to improve on what your strengths are. So if your strengths are getting, 4 or 5 streaks, or 5 kills in a row and enough to get like a couple point streaks, you're not going to want to go for, swarms and stuff because that's not going to help you out. That's why you go with UAV, counter UAV, and like a hunter killer, because you're good at getting low streaks. So stick to that and keep it up. You always build on your strengths. Do that for everything you do in life. I'm serious on this. Always focus on your strengths. You should focus on your weaknesses a little bit, but when it comes down to pick or choose, you really want to focus at what you're good at because you already are good at it for a reason. It's probably something you like doing, so keep on it. And that's why I chose to put 3 attachments on the Scar. It has decent iron sights. It does well in close quarters, it kills fast, and the recoil isn't that bad. So for me, I'm an offensive type player, so I decided for this one to put on dual mags. Dual mags helps me reload faster, I can keep going, reload quickly. I also run a silencer because I want to stay off the radar as much as possible. And I run quick draw. I run quick draw on every assault rifle class, and if you're going to run an assault rifle, you probably should too unless you're camping. What happens when you use an assault rifle? Well, in this game, a lot of people run SMGs because the maps are small. So what should you do? You should run a gun that can compete with them. Assault rifles always do good down long ranges. That's what they're for. They're rifles. They do good down ranges, or good like long hallways and stuff like that. They give you decent range with good damage. Their damage doesn't drop off for quite a bit, so using an assault rifle with quick draw to help you aim down faster to get to one of your gun's strengths first is going to help you out all the time. That's why they say you should run the laser sight with SMGs, because they're already good at hipfire. If you make them even better, they'll be even beastlier. So quick draw, every assault rifle, aim down sights, beast mode. There we go. Again, the silencer, keep me off the radar. The dual mags helps me reload. I use tons of different attachments. I will always run quick draw, and then it's a toss up from there on out. I've used the laser sight with this gun because I rush a lot. Again, one of my strengths. So I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna rush, and if someone gets close to me, I can hip fire them for a few kills. Sounds reasonable enough, right? Right, guys? Yeah, sure, Phatern. So I do that, and also I like to strafe a lot when I shoot, so using Stalker helps, or not Stalker, but the stock on the gun. Then also using a silencer because I'm good at rushing and I want to be kept off the map. There we go. You put that on there, and now I'm even more aggressive, more offensive, and I can stay off the map while still kicking ass. And here comes the C4. Ugh. Ugh, Phatern, you screwed up your streak. You could have gotten a second swarm, bro. Yes, I realize that. but whatever. So I use attachments that'll benefit my strengths: rushing, keeping off the radar, and being sketchy, just running around the outside of the map. I am not gonna run select fire because that's just gonna hurt me in close quarters combat. I am not gonna run an ACOG sight because it already has good iron sights, and that's going to hurt me when it comes to aiming down the sight. I'm not going to use noob tubes because that's going to slow me down. So again, play to your strengths. Do everything in the game to this. If you're good at sniping, you know, I guess snipe it away. Make sure you got the perks that will help you snipe. For this class, I'm using Ghost and Hardline. It helps me keep off the map. Again, Hardline helps me get my score streaks faster. Scavenger keeps my ammo up, so I can continue using my beast gun, again playing to a strength. And I usually run Engineer and a Black Hat so I can hack people's equipment or I can see it so I don't have to worry about Tac Mask. But since I'm using Primary Gunfighter and the perk 1 Greed, I don't have enough slots for, you know, equipment, so I would just run Tactical Mask so at least I can see, or I can get through stun grenades, things like that, and I hopefully don't have to worry about too many C4s, bouncing Bettys, and Claymores to be hidden, but you never know. So I guess the moral of the story here is play to your strengths and use guns that work well for you. I've probably said that 1,000 times, but this gun is definitely my favorite gun in the game, and I'm sure a lot of you were like, what, why not the M8A1? Why not the MSMC? Why not the Scorpion? Why not the FAL? Why not everything? Phatern. I don't know what I did there, but this gun is awesome. I love it. I get mad good kills with it. It holds its own in every range except for close range with the Scorpion, because no gun can beat the Scorpion in close range. That's phooey. That's crazy talk unless you get a one-shot FAL random headshot. The Scar definitely does work. It does work. I don't understand why I can't see this guy. I think there was like a second guy that... Can you just not see through smoke? Because I've seen people see through walls with this thing. Like right there. Like, how... You can... Smoke gets rid of target finders? Is that how this works? And I just ran by that guy. This guy's going crazy. I did not know that target finders did not work through smoke. I guess you learn something every day. But even right there you can see, I just took like 4 shots from that guy with a silencer and still killed him. Still killed him. I'm telling you, the Scar's Beast Mode, it's my vote for the best gun in the game now if you use it right. I guess you could say that with any gun, because if you use this gun, this guy with a target finder, that's just a crutch. If you use the target finder, it's like using a crutch, because you can't see enemies and they have to help you. That's all there is to it. They did try and nerf it a little bit by not putting it actually in a patch with a nerf, but they made it so it's harder to aim down aim down sights. It takes up more room. It's more obstructive, is what it is. But I'm telling you, Scar, I'm giving it my best gun in the game approval. I love it. I suggest you try it out and let me know what you think. The game is not necessarily wrapping up, and I think the final score is like 64 and like 14. I thought it was a pretty good gameplay. I got a decent amount of flag caps, got a solid amount of kills while only getting 1 swarm and beasting with this gun. Look at this. I'm just getting double kills everywhere. And you want to know how I know this gun is beast? It's the first gun that I've used trying to go get gold camos that I'm not crying about using it the entire time. Whenever I used any of the SMGs or the TAR, every time I took off the attachments and perks, it felt like I was garbage and I could not help myself. I felt like I couldn't win gunfights for some reason, like my bullets just do less damage, all those type of things. The Scar is the first gun that does not feel like that, completely naked. It's pretty freaking awesome. So I recommend you try it out, and it's Phatern's vote for best gun in the game. So I will talk to you guys soon. Hope you enjoy the gameplay and the Beast Scar mode action, because it's awesome and I love it. I love you guys too. It's Phatern. I'm out. Peace.